watch out, those people collecting the tomato or vegetables. Now maybe you're wondering, no, it's tomato I think. Maybe you're wondering now, I say this desert highway, اسمع لو سمحت إذا تلاقي جماعة أو غنم أو شيء توصل ممكن نمشي. How come it's not desert? Because, oh look at the camels in the back there, a bunch of camels, that's right? Yeah, these are all not white camels. And these, شمال, oh watch out here, some camels here. One of them in road traffic light for camels there. We don't have wild camels actually. We do have only those owned by local. How come it's green? One very important thing. Petra and Wadi Rum both were under the ocean. Could you imagine that? Yeah, and once we are going to the projection room, you will see how Wadi Rum was full of water and the water goes down and all those mountains is raised and appeared. So the biggest basin in Jordan today, we call it, oh, stop here. Oh, there's a train. That's okay, go ahead.
We don't want to kill.
Watch the gauge, narrow gauge. It's very narrow gauge. The reason we don't have a train. I'm sorry, I jumped to another thing to tell you now. I was talking about. You forgot? About the water green, but let me. Yeah, I'll get back. But this is a narrow gauge. So the reason we don't have train going to Europe because there is a wide gauge for Europe and only narrow gauge between Jordan and Syria. That's it. Okay. There is a story about this gauge, about this railway, about the train. I'll let you know about later on. But now, the biggest basin all over Jordan, it's Al Disa Basin. And on the way tomorrow or after tomorrow to the bridge, we're gonna drive desert highway. I'm gonna show you the pipes which Jordan import those pipes to pump water from Disa to Amman. It's about 500 kilometers. They're gonna pump water through the pipes for 500 kilometers. It cost Jordan 10 million dinar, 15 million US, to pump water to Amman, and it's gonna serve Jordan for another 100 years. Why? Because we don't have enough water. We are depending on rains and on the wells in spring, but we don't have enough water. We don't have snow. Like in Lebanon, they do have snow from October until April, and this is snow from April on start to melt, and the water goes to the rivers, to creeks, to everywhere. So they have water. Every step point in Lebanon is green. I lived there 5 years. Every step point is green. If we say 81% in Jordan desert, they have 95% green in Lebanon. So once you drive up north, Syria greener than Jordan, and then Lebanon greener than Syria, and then Turkey greener than both. So up north they green, down south Jordan desert, and you go to Egypt desert. After Egypt to Africa, more desert. See, up north green, down south because of rain, because of soil. So the biggest basin today, we call it Al Disa Basin. Al Disa. It's a huge. I'm gonna show it to you. Once the first stop, when we're gonna walk up on a hill, not very high, not very much hill, to show you overview of the mountains. I'm gonna show you the biggest basin in Jordan, which is still named Al Disa, and it is a very, very, very full of water there. We are entered Wadi Rum. Now, all the mountains bases, all granite and marble, all the mountains itself, sandstones. This is a real desert. We call it desert highway, Father, but when we drove, it's a rocky and stony desert, rocky desert, or it is a white sand desert. But here is a real desert. What the color of the desert sands? What the color? Rose. Is it? Like orange or rose? Because great pink. You know, we are here south of Jordan. According to the Bible, 1200 BC, we have 4 region states. Ammon, Rabat Ammon, that's right. Rabat Moab, Rabat Edom, and Gilead. Gilead up north. Amman, Ammon. When we're going to travel to the border, we're going to cross through Mount Nebo, where Moses stood up. It's Moab. And then we are south of Jordan. Edom here. Edomite. What does it mean, Edom? What does it mean, Edom? Edomite. Who are the Edomite? They are the people of Prophet Esau.
That's right.
The twin brother of Jacob. When he delivered, he was a rose skin and hairy. And his people lived south of Jordan. When they grew up, their skin was rose. They call it Edom, Edomite, rose skin people. And this desert is the Edomite desert, rose skin, rose desert. And the Red Sea, they call it Red Sea. Why? Because in ancient, because of what?
Red Sea.
No. Red, because of the Edomite, they were south, and their color is Edom and rose. Rose Sea, Red Sea. This is first. And because of the coral, because of the, what they call them, the fish, many kind of fish. Reefs, you know reefs. Many kind of reefs, rose reefs. And in ancient time, they were considered, the colors, it's like a cross, like the cross. We call it north, south, east, west. North, it was the Black Sea. South, Red Sea, the red. East, the Blue Sea. And west, this is the Mediterranean. The colors comes like a cross. It was a cross exactly. So that is south, always red. South, always red. North, always black. So that is, we call it the Red Sea.